we were talking off camera about Curt role modeling things, especially when you talked about the performance as an example. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I actually met him. He called me on the phone, and I was recommended as a costumer for one of the shows. And he called me on the phone and he said, Charlotte, Joy Crews, Bay High School. And I understand you do costumes. And I said, yeah. He says, well, I'm doing a production of Brigadoon, and I wonder if you'd be interested in costuming it. I said, well, he says, I have a $200 budget, but I have $200 for you. I said, now how many kids are we talking? And he said, you ready? 55. I said, 55, and you're giving me $200. Well, I happened to know in theater circles that Ohio University had just done Brigadoon. I knew their trunks and their would be in their attic. So I called Ohio University. I said, if I drive down, can I rent your show for $200? And they said, sure, I found money. I took my nephew, we went down, we got the trunk and all the costumes and the kilts and the thing, the whole bit. And I took my $200 and made the lead girls there. I wanted to make those special. But that's how I met him. And we had that kind of relationship, collaboration in theater after we were married. And
Did he ever give you $200 again?
No. I was free.
Yeah.
Community theaters, now they are, but in those days they weren't paid. Just the director, choreographer, musical director.
Well, so let's talk about community theater. Joy, you were talking about performances.
Well, and Charlotte and he performed together and several together.
Well, what we did, if it was a musical, you can tell by this voice I don't sing. And so
He told you what, whistle?
Yeah, he'd tell me to whistle. It was a joke. But if he was directing or in a musical, I either did props or costumes. Mm-hmm. If it was a comedy, I was in it, he'd be the stage manager. Or we would both be in it. And
now I know where this stuff comes from, if you were the one leading in the comedies. Okay.
That's my favorite.
But that was all around this area, right?
Well, it was Beck Center,
Yep.
which was then Lakewood Little Theater,
Yep.
and Huntington. And Clegg Playhouse was kind of our home base where we were both on the board of directors there.
For years you two did this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were married 28 years when he passed away.
Yep.
If he was here today, we'd be married 42.
Amazing.
I know.
Amazing.
I know.